Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome myself back to the channel. It's been so long since I've been on here. But I missed you guys, and I really can hear you calling. Me. So I wanted to come on tonight and answer the call. I was supposed to do this live with Lloyd, and I don't know what happened. I think he might have fallen asleep. It's 12:40 over there in England right now. So it may be that Spirit just set it up so that we planned it, because it was a little nudge that I needed to come on here. So I've been going through a deep dark night of the soul, hermit mode, almost forced into a hermit mode. So I'm wanting to emerge a little bit here. They're telling me not to rush it, but I needed to come on and connect. So we'll just wait a little bit for everybody to get on here, but I'm going to be doing we'll just answer some questions, whatever kind of questions you guys have. You know how I am. I usually just kind of wing it. We'll do little mini readings. If you guys, Elizabeth is on here too. I would love for you to be my moderator if you can. I love you. God love you so much. I will do mini reads for 1010. Just pull a couple of cards for a 1010 donation. The super chat is enabled, the little money sign down at the bottom. If you're watching this back later, make sure that you watch those, even if the mini reads are for the people that are on here live, make sure you watch those back, because the energy is collective energy, and, they're kind of general reads for everybody that is tuning in. So there may be a message in those cards that I pull for other people. Hi, guys. Oh, everybody's just piling in. Love you guys. Make sure you hit the like sign. Hi, Selma. Hi, Karen. Hi, Epiphany Noel. Good evening. How are you? God help me. How have I been? I've been deep in inner child stuff and really purging some, and I know that a lot of people have, and this full moon eclipse has been prepping us for something big, for this golden age coming in, the 1221 portal energy. It's just, I can see it coming, but the purge leading up to it has been deep and dark and necessary, super necessary. Someone said, Spirit, give it to me. Okay. God love you. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Jeff. I just made an announcement over on the Hawk's Nest that I was going to be on here. I just, to rally the troops. Thank you for being here, guys. If you are not members of the Hawk's Nest, go over there and join. Supportive family group of light workers who just loves the crap out of each other. So if you want people to just love the crap out of you for just being you, go over and join the Hawk's Nest on Facebook. God love them so much. It's such a family over there. I love them so much. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Shannon. Oh, hi, Shannon. I'm glad to see you. Hi, Lori. Lori, you're just a loyal OG, really. I feel like I've seen your name on here for a really long time. So thank you for being here, Claudia. Okay. There's one card that came out first, and it's definitely, it came out as I was just opening this deck, kind of jumped out at me. So Wisdom of the Oracle, you guys know this one. I have my music on too. I just want to listen for a minute. I can't quite hear it. I've got the Beatles station on right now, and I can't quite hear it. It's standing out to me just a little bit, so there might be something else in there. I'll look at that. But the first card that came out is the Tribe, number 8 card. It doesn't surprise me at all. People are just yearning for connection again. Look at the way that they're connecting with each other, and everybody needs a damn hug right now. People are dying for a hug. People just need a hug. If you are comfortable with it, and the other person is comfortable with it, give somebody a fucking hug. Seriously. You have no idea how much it is going to contribute to their mental health. And you would be surprised with how many people are willing to receive a hug. Everybody wants to social distance. Everybody's wearing masks. Everybody's trying to stay away from each other. But I guarantee you, if you are comfortable with it, and you ask somebody else, can I give you a hug? I feel there are going to be so many people who are comfortable with it, who feel okay with, having that kind of physical contact, that they feel safe with it, they feel healthy at the time, whatever it is. Offer to give someone a fucking hug, or ask somebody for one. You need it. I need a damn hug. From peers, from somebody other than my kids, really. God love my kids. They hug me all the time, and they definitely are filling in the gaps for me a little bit more than they probably want to, but they need it too. So energetic hugs too, obviously energetic hugs, sending intention, sending intention, and sending love, and sending just like the energy of a physical hug to someone else is what people are really needing. And this reconnection, it's time to start reconnecting again. I feel like a lot of us have been led into kind of a hermit mode, and it really is time to, like, our tribe is calling us. Our tribe is calling us. So if you have put out the call, if you've put out the bat signal for your tribe to rally around you, they are coming in. They're trying to come in. It's really time to start opening ourselves back up again and step through the fear wall in order to get to them. Step through the fear wall. Some of them are in the physical. There is a fear wall out there. There is a fear virus going around out there. And a lot of people are just terrified to stand out against it, step through it. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you're feeling that at all, I challenge you, fucking challenge you to step through it. Okay. Love you guys. Love you so fucking much. I will be saying that a lot this entire time, and I usually do, but there's something about the authenticity, the hearing someone say, the expression of, I love you, I love you, I love you. My inner child has always struggled with it. It's always been an uncomfortable thing. My family never really said it very much when we were younger. I didn't hear it very often. It was an uncomfortable thing for my family to say, my mom to say, God love her. But that's another thing that's happening right now. Like, people are needing to hear that, to feel the authenticity in those words. We need to put our energy into those words towards each other, towards strangers, towards my kids and I were just out the other day. Like, we live on this busy road, and they wanted to start this like donation thing for animals, for endangered animals. My daughter is such a little light worker. She's such a little earth warrior. And she just made a sign and decided to go out there, and she just has people throwing money at her all the time. She had her cute little Christmas hat on. And then we made a sign that said, Happy Holidays, we love you. Just to pass some love out, just to hold it up to the people driving by, to send love to people who are really, really there's still such a lack of love in our environment right now. We just have to put it out there. So I don't know if you can see this light beam shining down right on my crown right now, but there's some sort of angel here with me right now, just in the spotlight. There's an angel here. I'm pretty sure it's Gabriel. I just heard Gabriel. There's a message. There's a message of love that we're talking about here, but it's passing on the message of love. That's what I'm hearing. Hannah said, I just did this in Target. You just did what? Did you give somebody a hug in Target? Ooh, they need hugs in Target. The people that work there too, I bet. Okay. All right. So, Salma, you just want Spirit to lay it on you? Or do you have a question? Pull a couple of cards for Salma. Remember to, this is kind of for everyone, but it's going to be, I'm going to focus in on Salma's energy for this, but we are a collective, we are one, so a lot of these messages are for everyone. There's a energy of heartbreak, and I was just talking about the feeling of being loved. It feels like you kind of resonate with that, the not hearing I love you enough, not feeling the love, not feeling the love. This is from a specific person, not feeling the love from a specific person. But there's this is about heartbreak too. This is about healing a broken heart. But it feels like collectively, like the collective has a broken heart, and you're super sensitive to that energy. So it's bringing up an old heartbreak for you, maybe the origin of the heartbreak. Okay, dad energy. I feel dad energy in this. King of Cups, masculine energy. It feels like someone has like turned their back to it. It may be that you're going through maybe stepping more into, removing distorted masculine energy, but stepping more into your sacred masculine energy in order to put this heartbreak behind you. That could be what it is too, putting the energy of this heartbreak behind you. It feels like, someone in the past has turned their back on you, and now it's time for you to release the energy of that heartbreak into your past. Turn your back to that now and leave it there. Leave it there in the past. Make peace with it. It feels like that's what the energy is right now. And we're in this full moon energy still too. So take advantage of the universe opening up this kind of portal to release these things that no longer serve you, being weighed down by the energy of heartbreak, and not recognizing it for the lessons that it was meant to teach you. We need to call on and pull on the fullness of our powers in co-creating our reality, and doing that with the universe. The universe is giving you an opportunity right now to really look at, feel through, and release this deep heartbreak for you. And they're reminding me of that Japanese art of, and I talked about this in my Reiki class 2 weeks ago. It came up in one of the journeys that we did, actually my journey. The Japanese art of creating art, something even more beautiful out of something that is broken, like pottery. They would take a vase that is broken, and they use gold to kind of glue it back together, but it's an art form, and it makes it even more beautiful than what it was in the first place. It's being put together with gold. This is the energy of this new golden age coming in. This alchemy. It's alchemy. That's what they're showing me right now with this kind of heartbreak card, using the energy of the gold within you, the essence within you, to heal that and to recognize the beauty of that broken heart, to propel you forward into something even more beautiful. That's what I'm getting for you. Yes, let go of the hurt you experienced by the distorted masculine, yes. And it feels like, again, I just keep seeing how this masculine has his back turned to the heartbreak. Like they are not willing or able to take responsibility for their role in things, and it's not our place, and that's not where the healing happens, not by forcing them to take responsibility for their hurt. We have to bring it back into ourselves and recognize that, yes, we were hurt, but that hurt really helped us at the end of the day. There was so much positivity that came from it and so much growth that came from it. Them taking ownership for their role in it, we can't depend on that in order for us to move on, in order for us to forgive. If we have a hard time forgiving the masculine, it's because it's a reflection of us not being able to forgive ourselves for something. What can you not forgive yourself for, and it's connected to some sort of heartbreak, some sort of heartbreak, breaking your own heart, breaking somebody else's heart, letting someone down. That's what I hear right now, is like let down. There's something in that too. Okay. Thank you, Salma. I hope that resonates with you. Temperance. Mixing, alchemically mixing. Patience, I hear. Patience is a virtue. Patiently waiting to see what's going to unfold, allowing the universe to show you its magic, to show you its magic. Look, and there's a vase in that too. I was just talking about a vase in that Japanese art. There's two of them here. Look at the way that that things are being mixed. There's so much going on behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about. You guys don't even know about it right now. You're not meant to know about it right now. We just need to lean into magic. That's what I hear. Lean into the magic. Lean into the magic of what the universe is creating for you. We can't do that by holding on to what was and what should have been and what could have been and what isn't right now. We have to look at like how far we've come from then, since then. Use that as a tool to see how far we've come since then. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you for your donation. I love you too. Does that make sense, guys? Oh, wow. So on the point, just like I asked Spirit Hawk. God love you. I've been hearing pressure makes diamonds. Beautiful. How do you sense? All right, you found it. All right, Elizabeth, I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you too. Again, if you guys are just joining us, thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up sign. And Elizabeth is our moderator. I'm actually going to pull a couple of cards for her right now. But if you want me to pull a couple of cards for you, do little mini reads. The donation is 10-10. 10-10 fucking 10. I'm going to listen to the music real quick. Echo, turn it up. I'm supposed to pull one of these cards for some reason. Can you guys hear that music? It's funny. That's funny. I've got the Beatles radio station on. And this card just came out. Imagine. It's the number 20 card. Oh, man. This is very throat chakra. This color in here is very throat chakra. There's something coming up. I don't know what phase of the moon that is. That makes it a crescent like that. It's a crescent moon. So whenever we are in that phase, whenever we get to that phase, wherever that is, there's something really magical happening. And I don't know if that is the 20th of, I know big things are coming up with December 21st, but it feels like we are able to really, the wave of light, there's a wave of immense light coming in on the 20th specifically is what I'm hearing. Just a lonely man who's in the middle of something. Feels like sacred masculine energy coming in. From now until the 20th, there is some distorted masculine energy, this emotionally unavailable masculine energy, distorted masculine, obviously, that is going to be clearing, that's going to be clearing out. The reason for his emotional unavailability is going to come to the surface to be released. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. That's amazing. Ooh, I love this. And speaking his truth, there's going to be a lot of masculines coming forward. There's going to be a lot of masculines coming forward speaking his truth. If you guys have been out of communication, it may be that there's some kind of apology coming. It could be that there's some sort of truth being said. Whether it comes to a relationship or, you know, your neighbor down the road, or masculine energies, sacred masculine energies are coming forward to balance the scales a little bit, to step into their emotions in an expressive way. There are expressions. So funny. There are expressions coming, apparently. Okay. Okay. I'm shuffling this backwards right now. That was really powerful. That was really moving. That was very, and on the top of the deck is the King of Swords. King of Swords, along with this. There's definitely some kind of communication coming, okay? There's communication coming from sacred masculine. I hear Jesus right now. And Jesus is like, hey, I have something to say. I'm sacred masculine. So funny. But it's like he's ushering in, he's helping to guide these masculines to their throne, to step into their king energy, to move from the page into king energy. That's what I hear. And there's a big wave of light coming in to usher that in for the masculines from now until the 20th. It's not going to end the 20th, but it's going to help them to release whatever has been holding back. Whatever has been holding back their throat chakra. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, Elizabeth, I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you. Another king, King of Wands. There's 3 kings out right now. We 3 kings of Orient are. Jesus is making jokes. There's 3 kings out here. You know, the King of Cups from the first read that I did. I feel like this is all going to kind of flow together too. King of Cups from the first one, King of Swords, and King of Wands. And if you look at them, the way that they are facing, the King of Cups was out first, and then the King of Swords, and then the King of Wands. They're all kind of looking in at the King of Swords over here. And it definitely feels like communication. Some kind of communication is happening soon. And you can see the lion on here too. Jesus always shows up to me as the lion. There is definitely a wave of light coming in that it's on the, okay. So the other day I was out, it had rained a lot, and I went to a river near me, and it was just like raging. It had been pouring down rain all day long, and this river was just raging. And I looked over at the sky behind me, and the sun was just going down, and it looked like the sky was on fire. And I was getting all of these messages about fire. The energy of fire is coming out. It's Elizabeth, Jesus has a message for you about fire. About fire. Passion. Drive. Intensity. Intensity. Tiny Dancer's on right now, if that means anything to anybody. Knight of Wands, Hanged Man. Okay, so there's definitely some kind of message coming in. It feels like there is like fiery communication coming in from a different perspective. Like something that you've never heard before, something that you've never known before. She just laughed. That's what he just said. So you can see how this King of Wands is looking over at the Knight of Wands. It's like the king is sending a message. Someone is going to be sending a message, a really fiery, passionate message that is going to make you look at things differently. Okay? It feels like this is from somebody different, Elizabeth. It feels like this is from somebody different. To give you a different perspective on things, to see things from a different light. Sit with it. Sit with it, okay? Sit with it for a little bit. Sit with it and think about that for a little bit. Oh, how it feels so real. I hope that resonates for you. When I say softly, hold me close, tiny dancer. Hold me close, tiny dancer. Here and now. This is another card for you, Elizabeth. Here and now. It's the number 32 card, which is the number 5, number of change. So meditating with it, sitting in this now, understanding where you are right now. You are not in the past anymore. The past is gone. And it's really interesting too, because these cards, they're all facing the way they came out for me, they're all kind of facing backwards. There is this energy of what was. That's what they're telling me. There's this energy of what what could have been. And now it's time to really, really look at the message that's coming in for you and look at it from a different perspective. There's a message, some sort of message coming in. It feels like it's from Jesus, again with Jesus. But I feel like you're going to be getting a message, Elizabeth. Maybe a dream message. I know that you get dream messages a lot. But it's a message about fire. Set fire to the... I just heard set fire to the rain. What song is that? That's Adele, right? All right. What was Jeff's question? Hi, Mother Lover for life. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Cindy, I see yours on there too. Thank you. I need to know what this situation is with this third party that has recently come in. Her name is Nikki. All right, Jeff, you're up. I need to know what this situation is with this third party. Huh. Jeff? You're stuck in your brain. You're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your thoughts. You're stuck in your thoughts, and there's a person come in to reflect that to you. That's what I'm seeing. You're stuck in the energy of not knowing. And so you're trying to call somebody into your field in order to know things. Okay, this is a very definite person in my life. I need to know things, and so I'm calling someone in who will communicate with me, or who will... There is this energy of not knowing. That, number one, you're not meant to know what it is with this girl. But also, it's just reflecting the energy of you needing to know, you wanting to know, you needing to know, but that needing to know things keeps you stuck. Keeps you stuck. Keeps you stuck in your mind. They want you to go with the flow, whatever that flow is. I'm seeing this Temperance card again. What is the universe manifesting? What are you manifesting? What are you co-creating? What is the universe's part in all of this? You don't always know. You don't know what the chemical is that they're mixing it, but you know it's going to turn into gold, whatever it is. So go with the flow and just allow. I don't think you're meant to know what her role is right now. I don't, or it's hard for you to see. So the Chariot came out also. So you've got the Eight of Swords and the Chariot, and the Chariot is the number 7 in the major arcana. This Chariot, compared to a lot of chariots in different decks, these horses are slow and steady. They are not charging forward like a lot of chariots do. It could be that the energy of this person is meant to help you start moving forward, to help you start creating momentum, to move forward, to move on, to move forward. Feels like that's what her energy is right now. Beyond that, I don't know that you're meant to know. She doesn't need to be defined. You don't need to decide who she is. She has a role in your life for helping to move forward. But it's not on her to help you move forward. It's like these horses are like tiptoeing right now. They're moving very slowly. So it feels like part of her purpose in your life is to just help to move forward past the energy of needing to know things. And really just being comfortable with just moving forward because this is the way that the universe is taking me, and going with that flow, going with that feminine flow. I feel like that's what she's meant for right now. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, who's next? Maggie, thank you guys for your donation. Who is the 1212? Oh, Cindy was up next, right? Cindy, do you have a specific question? Hi, Maggie. I see yours on there too. Thank you. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you for your donation again. I can't remember what your name is again. Is it Amanda? I remember seeing you on here before, though. Cindy, my question is portals and tribe land treaties. What does that mean? Hi, Marianne. Oh, Marianne, I was thinking about you. I read your post on the Hawk's Nest, so I'm sending you lots of energy. Question, portals and tribe land treaties. Cindy, can you just tell me what that question is? What does that mean? What you want to know about that? Yes, Amanda. Okay, good. Hi. Okay, Cindy. So, portals and tribe land treaties. It's funny. It says the courtroom was adjourned. That's what's on right now. The courtroom was adjourned, and the justice card came out for you too. A lot of times that has to do with justice. It has to do with court. Sometimes it's court cases. I don't know if you're talking about literal land treaties, but I hear bye-bye Miss American Pie. Bye-bye Miss American Pie. There's a lot of there's a lot of restructuring that's happening in the government. That's what I'm hearing. There's a lot of restructuring that will be happening. And here, the energy of this Eight of Wands feels a lot of Native American energy. It feels like Native American energy. There's some balancing happening, some cosmic balancing happening. Justice is being served when it comes to the energy of the land, the injustices that were put on the Native Americans in the very beginning. Feels like a lot of your work is going to be geared towards Native Americans, and there you go, Native American owned land. I'm being told to work the land. Yes, definitely. You are definitely working the land. And it feels like you're helping to bring justice. You're helping to bring justice to do you recall what was the deal the day the music died? So nailing down the story. There's something in the story of the land, the story of what happened there that you need to research, that you need to look into a little bit more. There's actual historical evidence or information about the land that you're missing that they want you to tap into, because there's energies in the land that you're meant to release, but there's it's like someone's story is needing to be told in order to release it. You don't always need to do that. You don't always need to know all of the details in order to release energies from the land. But there's a story that needs to be told. Sometimes that's how you release it, by recognizing the injustice that happened and paying homage to it in order to release it. If you need to know more about that too, I can work with you with that too. And is the question how to open these portals in order to release energies from the land, or because I can work with you with that too. Lloyd and I do that stuff all the time. And if anybody else is interested in that, if that resonates with anybody else, working the land, releasing energies from the land, and doing work with ley lines and grid work and things like that, definitely get in touch with me, book a session with me. All the information is in the box below. We'll go over, what all of that is. And if that just resonates with you, but you've never done anything like that before, get in touch with me, because it's so needed right now. Those kind of grid workers, those earth workers. And like I said, Lloyd and I do work like that all the time. So, all right, Cindy, I hope that helps. Okay, who is next? Oh, hi, Kimberly. Snow White, Snow White. So now that Kimberly is on here, I am going to pull one of the cards from her deck. This is and I love this so much, the T Rose Oracle deck. It is all of these pictures. They're actual photographs that she uses on her cards, and they're just so beautiful. I'm a photographer, so I really resonate with the realistic nature of all of this, and the black and white and the sepia, and they're just so beautiful. And there's so many in here. If you guys are interested in ordering this T Rose Oracle, Kimberly, will you put the link for it in the chat, and you guys can get in touch with her and order this deck from her. Let's support each other. I'm actually I've got ideas put together for my own deck also, so hopefully I can start working towards that a little bit more. And you guys know it's going to be, I'll share it on here, obviously. Okay, Maggie was next. Maggie, do you have a question specifically? Oh, okay, Elizabeth, I've already got one person buying my deck. I will send that over. I will send that over to you, Elizabeth, complimentary, because you're my jam. She is my moderator jam. Okay, Maggie, do you have any questions? Twin and or path forward. All right, let's see what they have to say. Third eye and fear. And I always look at the way the cards are facing too, and his head is facing like towards, it's almost like he has his third eye leaned on this card right here. It feels like there's some kind of fear barrier here and this definitely feels like masculine energy. So there's some kind of fear in the masculine that's holding things back for you. In both the twin flame element in your life and your path moving forward. In the twin flame energy outside of you and in the person that you recognize as your twin flame, but also within you. There is a filter here on your third eye that holds you back. It is a fear of being seen. It's a fear of being seen. It's a fear of it's connected to the way other people see you. It's connected to the way other people see him. Echo, turn it down. It's like this filter of I'm going to pull another card too. There's a snake tattoo on the side of his head too. It's like this, feels like the evil eye. And there's a lot of church programming in the energy of this right here. It's the filter. That's the filter. There's like a church filter connected to, seeing things through the eyes of the belief systems that have been ingrained into your head. And it feels like it holds the masculine back from being fully himself and really opening up to moving forward. It's like it stops him from moving. He stopped from moving forward because of the church. Something about the church is stopping him from moving forward. And when I say him, I mean you also. Yeah, there's some sort of perception that is programmed here. It's a church filter that stops him from moving forward with you. Maybe it's divorce. Maybe it is betrayal. Maybe it is there's some kind of church programming there that stops the flow forward. But you can dig into that and you can remove filters like that. It really, and part of that is being seen. Part of that is stepping into being seen as this divine being seen as an intuitive, really showing yourself, stepping forward and being authentic to your truth I feel like towards him too, showing who you are. Like, you know, I read cards. Revealing more about yourself. Revealing more about yourself. It's connected to the element of not witchcraft, but maybe witchcraft. But like, let's say you read cards and that's frowned upon in the church. They look at that as an evil kind of thing. But it's part of who you are, and it's part of what you love, and it helps to connect you directly with God, or doing Reiki. You know, Reiki is like the devil's work, or however they look at it. That is the energy that's holding you back and moving forward in your twin path too. Fuck fear. Fuck fear. Fear was created as a control mechanism. The church created fear. That is a very definitive message. Okay? All you need to know from the church teachings is that you are loved, you are love, and Jesus is love. Anything else around that, that's all you need to know. This is also a message from your masculine. From your masculine. Remove everything else. Remove all the other programming. And I love you for you. And you loving yourself the way that you love yourself is one of the things that he loves the most about you. You for you. Okay? Yes. Okay, that felt good. That was definitive. Turning his back on fear and leaning into love. Turn your back on fear and lean into love. That's the message that's trying to come through. It's the message that's trying to get through that filter. Remove that filter and really just simplify it in that way. Turn your back on fear. It's that simple. Easier said than done a lot of times, but I get that. That's the message. So Maggie, yeah, control the masses. So it's also like really being able to speak your truth about the church, being able to speak your truth about how you feel about the church. And I was raised Catholic too. And I feel like this is a lot of this is part of my mission is really trying to heal religious trauma. Not all the church is bad, not all the aspects of the church is bad, but there's just so much fear ingrained in the church connected to your connection with God that it's really distorted for a lot of people. And so I feel like part of that is part of what you're being led towards on your path too, is speaking your truth and healing religious trauma, not only from yourself, from other people. And we can do that through Reiki and through awareness and all of that. Definitely, I am looking for partners to ride that train too, because it's just, we need to simplify the message. We need to, Jesus is the reason. Jesus is the, this is the jam I just heard. And at the heart of it all, he is the heart. Jesus is the heart. So we have to remove all the muck around it. All right. Who is next? Brooke agrees with me. Thanks, Brooke. All right, Amanda. Thank you, Elizabeth, for keeping track. Amanda has no specific question. All right. I'm going to pull another one from this one. I don't know if this is talking about literal dreams that you're having. Pay attention to your dreams. There's something in your dreams that is a direct message from source. You had a message in your dreams recently. Is there something that stands out for you in a dream that you had recently that comes to mind right now? Because if it is, they're wanting to, I see this light coming down again. They're wanting to shine a light on that because that's part of your message. You're meant to know like what that message was for you. So let me know if that resonates for you, and if there was something in a dream. I'm not great at interpreting dreams, I have to be honest, but they're telling me that Elizabeth is really great at interpreting dreams, or she and I will do it together. Let me pull another one. I know a lot of you are having very vivid dreams right now, and messages coming through in dreams. Something about a message, so the horse really stands out to me. The fact that he's standing still on the edge of a cliff, something about an edge, something about fear. The Knight of Pentacles is a messenger, but it's the slowest moving energy, the slowest moving knight in the deck. And in this card, in this deck, he's not moving at all. So it's something about had a disturbing one of Satan. Like to eat throats. It was very, Elizabeth, can you read that? Has a disturbing one of Satan liking to eat throats. It was very disturbing. Maybe it has to do with my throat chakra and sharing my voice. Definitely. And it brings you to a halt. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, for sure. It's about your message. So the Knight of Pentacles is a messenger, and it's about your message being brought to a halt. Having stopped your message. It's Satan, like I was just talking about the church. Satan is really, the way that I look at it, is fear energy. It's fear. It's lower vibrational energy. That's really what it is when you get down to the bottom of it. It's not outside of you. So this energy of holding back your message, speaking your truth, saying you have something important to say, but you're holding it, you yourself are holding it back because of fear, because you are terrified of being heard. You want more than anything to be heard, but you're terrified of being heard. And so it stops you in your tracks. And it's like, if I move forward, I am launching myself off this cliff. It feels like the message that you have to give feels that weighty, like there's no turning back. Once I say these things, once I say this thing, there's no turning back. And you're worried about judgment. You're worried about judgment, other people's judgment. And again, that's just a reflection of you judging yourself, you doubting yourself. Do you worry about leading people astray? Amanda, this is for a lot of you. Not only that, but there is this fear. I was reading I don't know why, but Spirit was guiding me, I'm sure. I was reading these comments on Facebook about, somebody was asking about masks or blah, blah, blah. And regardless of what your belief system is and whether you wear a mask or you don't wear a mask, and there's a very deep divide, this chasm. There's a deep divide. And people who believe one thing or who act a certain way or who don't wear masks get attacked immediately, like rabid dogs attacking, this mob mentality, attacking them because of their belief, because of their choice, because of them speaking their truth. And there's this really aggressive stance on the other side about the sides are very divided right now, not just with masks, but there's this deep separation program that's happening right now. And when one side speaks out, this whole other side jumps on, this one person in order to try to squash them, because the fear virus is running so rampant right now. There is this, it's like stopped in its tracks. There's something that you have to say that you need to start allowing source to guide you. You need to start allowing the flow and just allow yourself to speak. It is liberating. if you feel that you need to arm yourself with information first, start to do that a little bit. But when it comes from a place of purity, and when it comes from a place, whatever it is that you're speaking, when it comes from a place of pure love in your heart for yourself and for those around you, you are going to be supported. You are going to be supported with the answers that you need. There are so many times when people ask me a question and it's something that I've never thought about before, I've never looked into before, or I've only just recently come into the information of it conveniently, and the answers just come. The answers just come from above. They just, because I have such trust and faith in my channel, in the energy that comes out, in source, really. So you are going to be guided. Even if you're guided to be challenged by someone else, you are being challenged by your own inner fear to face it head on and to bust through it, jump off the fucking cliff. Right? Does that make sense for you? I want to know things 100% before I start speaking everything I have to say. I understand that. I understand that. I understand the fear that blocks that. And there's a lot of wisdom in that energy too, because then you arm yourself with the information that you need, that when you speak your truth and there is opposition or there's challenge or there is judgment, you are firm in what you need to know in order to knowing the other side is a really great way to arm yourself, because you'll know what it is that they are going to say. You can see it ahead of time. But you have to learn to trust yourself too, and trust your guidance and trust your intuition, and know that the answers are going to come. The guidance is there for you. That's what this message is all about. The guidance is there for you. It's the fear that takes your voice from you. It's the fear that holds you back. And the more that we lean into that and hide behind it, the more power we give it. And then it becomes this big bad evil demon, like what Satan is portrayed to be. Right? Okay. I hope that made sense. That message obviously was for a lot of you, not just for Amanda. But Amanda, thank you for bringing that forward. Thank you for bringing that message into this arena. There are so many of you that have really important things to say, and it's time to start saying them. I am one of those people, and I have been held back by fear, but also just I've been guided to hermit just a little bit more and to release those demons from within me. Those shadows, those lower vibrational energies that have been sitting there, running the show without me realizing that they were running the show. It's time to really see that those things are coming from within us. Nothing is outside of us. Bring that power back into yourself again. If you are afraid of opposition, what is it that you are doubting about yourself? Why are you judging yourself? What do you need to forgive about yourself? What do you, look at that and really empower yourself. Okay. Fear is the block that everybody needs to remove. Really, it's the thing right now that has the most power. Everybody has this virus. Everybody has this fear virus. And it's a fear of being attacked. It's a fear of death. It's a fear of secrets coming out. Okay, Marianne, no specific question. Marianne, Marianne posted something, I hope it's okay to say on here, but she posted something on the Hawk's Nest about needing some sort of energy for a situation that she has coming up on Thursday, a medical situation that she has coming up on Thursday. So I just wanted everybody to take just a moment to put her into your intentions, put her physical health into your intentions, and send positive energy forward to Thursday for when she needs it, and the time in between then to support her in putting our trust in God, putting our trust in her guides and source and spirit and the angels and doctors and those people that are surrounding her. Let's just send energy to her for a second. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is that you're in the world. Marianne, that's a message directly for you. Have faith that you're here for a reason, that everything is happening as it is meant to be happening. Just sending energy ahead to Thursday for you. And you're so loved. That's the message. I hope that helped. It's been a 2-year battle of pain. It is part of your path. It is part of your path, but this energy and this connection, they're wanting you to connect with other people. There is something underneath of this pain, okay? There's something underneath of this pain. There is hidden energetic imbalances underneath of your pain. That's what you have to get to. That's what you have to get to, okay? Your physical pain is a manifestation of energetic imbalances. They're telling me reach out just like you did in the hawk's nest. There are so many new Reiki warriors who have just completed the level 2 course, who need to start practicing on sending energy, doing distance healings for other people. Reach out in the hawk's nest and allow them to help you. It's definitely an energy exchange. They are wanting the practice, and it's part of their mission to be reaching out, and Reiki can, especially Holy Fire Reiki, can really help to ease physical pain by getting to the hidden elements underneath of it. So reach out in the hawk's nest. That's the guidance for you in order to really help with that. I'm sending you Reiki. Our intentions are meant to help support you, but you do have to get to the energy underneath of the physical pain in order to really release it for good. Okay? That's how you really start treating it alongside of it. It's an amazing complementary, or it complements medical procedures and things like that, because it's working on an energetic level. That's what you need to do. Okay? Cindy said she can help. Cindy just, I heard, graduated our level 2 class last week, and they're needing practice in order to really become practitioners, and they're so needed. So you will be helping her out just as much as she's helping you out. So reach out to Cindy over there, or anybody else on the Hawk's Nest. Okay? I hope that helps you. All right. Anybody else? I think I saw Lisa's on there. Was Lisa on there? Lisa, are you here? All right. I really love these cards. I'm really loving this black and white deck that I have here, and I haven't used this deck in a while. So Page of Wands is what I'm flashing around towards you guys right now. There's definitely this fire energy in the field that we need to hold. And I just said something about holy fire too. I'm really loving these cards. So I'm just going to shuffle them real quick and use them again. But I'll pull a card out of this Wisdom of the Oracle too. Hi, Lisa. Lori has a question. Lori is next. Yes, meditating definitely helps too with those energetic imbalances, but sometimes there's more that you need to. There's a lot of times where we're not able to get to the shadow underneath of it. There's a layer that's stopping us from really seeing, and getting help from another person who sees things differently, who has a different energetic signature, is a really great way to bring awareness to something that's in your subconscious that you can't get to. There's so many times where there's something sitting there that you can't get to. You don't even realize sometimes that it's there. That's what That's what the tribe is meant for. That's what this tribe, the reconnecting with your tribe is meant to help you with. Everybody is everybody in this space is a freaking light worker. Every one of you, if you doubt it, don't stop doubting it. We're all working our light in different ways, and there are so many of us who have just specialties that are meant to help other people. Just, don't beat yourself up about needing the help and reaching out for that help in order to help you launch forward. It's so important for us to band together. Okay, so Lori, any advice from the guides and angels? Sure, they have plenty. They always do. Missed you guys. I love you guys. All right, we've got never ending story. What is that loop? What is that loop in your head? What is it that you keep going back to? This is a number 37 card, so it's the number 10. It's time to stop telling yourself the same story over and over again. And I see this heart down underneath it here too. And it says, love, yes or no. And the arrow that's on it is pointing in between the yes and the no. It's this back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's a never-ending story. Will it happen? Will it not happen? Is it going to happen? Will it not happen? Is he my twin? Is he not my twin? It's this repeated cycle, and there's a karmic cycle that is really trying to come to a completion, but you're getting stuck in your head. There's something that gets stuck in your head. This never-ending loop. It's negative self-talk. It's not feeling worthy. It's talking to you, always arguing for your limitations. That's what I hear. Arguing for your limitations is what keeps this loop happening. And the same person, the same type of relationship is always going to come in over and over and over again. It's going to be, even if it's a different person, that same energy is going to keep coming in, because they are meant to reflect to you the deep sense of lack of self-worth, the inability to really see yourself. Getting stuck in your head stops you from stepping into your power, from really being the divine feminine that you're meant to be. They want you to pick up this golden mirror right here and really see yourself. It's like monkey mind. I hear monkey mind. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. That's what I hear. I'm not good enough. Again, with the moon card, use this energy of the full moon to release these stories that you're telling yourself. To release the energy of resistance. You're resisting yourself. And it puts a wall around you. I see these towers right here, and it feels like Rapunzel up in the tower. You have this wall around you to protect you. But really all you want more than anything is for someone to come bust down your wall like a knight in shining armor. That's what I'm hearing. There's a secret. What's the secret? What's the secret? The secret is, look at how big and bold this moon is. The moon is the feminine. The feminine energy is what is going to rescue you. Your intuition, your emotion. What is it that keeps you stuck there? Why do you feel not worthy? Where did that come from? Did you not hear that you are loved and you are light and you are, none of us heard that as much as we needed to hear that. But your inner child, this is very, very deep inner child energy that I'm feeling right here. You need to start saying those things to yourself. A really great practice for yourself is, and I'm telling you this and they're using me as an example because Lloyd just said these things to me this morning as my inner child was laying there sobbing in bed, like not able to get out of bed this morning. And he was like, when the inner child, she feels so unworthy. she just talks so bad about herself, and she just looks at all of the negative things about herself. The negative always outweigh any of the the positive doesn't stand out as much as the negative does. Where does that come from? Where does that come from? Who does that come from? When did you hear those things? Or were you just not loved enough? Were you just not hugged enough? Were you just not really seen? I don't think that I was ever really seen. And so I never learned how to really see myself. I never learned how to really see myself. So that is like definitely part of this energy that is for a lot of you. That message is for a lot of you. It's really time to stop that unending cycle. And what Lloyd suggested also was, recording your own affirmations, your own speaking those things actually to yourself. You can do like a mirror meditation, a mirror exercise too, and just standing there in the mirror. People rarely look in their own eyes when they're looking in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you look at your face, you look at your clothes, you look at your body, whatever it is. But people rarely look at themselves in the eye when they're looking in the mirror. Make this part of your energetic routine, just like meditation, and start looking at yourself in the eye and speaking to yourself, speaking affirmations to yourself, literally saying them out loud to yourself. I love you. You are so beautiful. You are so powerful. You have no idea how beautiful you really are. I love your energy. I love your spirit. I love your drive. I love your passion. I love your fire. I love your emotions. I love the energy that you get into when you're excited. I love your joy. I love your childlike spirit. All of those things. Get into that kind of rampage for yourself. And as soon as you start allowing it, as soon as you start just letting whatever to flow, whatever comes to mind, just let it flow. Really help to release that. Speak it as if you're speaking it to your own child, or to, if you don't have children, to someone who really means so much to you, like your best friend. Look at yourself in the mirror in your own eyes as if you're your own best friend, and say those things to yourself. Or you can record them too. Record them. Everybody has like a voice recorder on their phone. Record those and listen to those in a loop over and over again at night, or as a meditation, or whatever it is. It's a really amazing practice for building up that positivity, for reprogramming that monkey mind, reprogramming that mental loop pattern that you have going on. Okay? I don't even remember who that was for. Hi, Paisley. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, Lori. Lori, was that for you? I'm sorry. I just got into such a flow there. It's meant for everybody, obviously. You guys are just bringing the energy of this, the message for that into this space. But Salma said, I started out slowly connecting with myself in the mirror, and now I full on flirt. That's right. It's like, I like you. Hey, girl. Okay, who is next? I'm just looking through these comments again real quick. I have to release my soulmate. Sometimes, yeah, it's a message. Hi, Ashley. Ashley said the mirroring really works. Let it flow and let it go. And sometimes it almost brings tears to your eyes immediately as soon as you start talking to yourself. Once you get used to it and once you get comfortable with it, it really is so liberating. It's really liberating to love yourself. All right, Lisa, did I perceive and integrate the lesson brought to me today fully, or is there more I need to release? All right, I love that. Very cryptic. Did I perceive and integrate the lesson? Or is there more I need to release? Holy moly, the whole deck just exploded. All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Message, definitely a message. There's a message there. Devil energy. And if you look at the way that these came out, this horse is like stopped, and it's almost like his third eye is right here. He is stopped right at the energy of this devil. And the devil, to me, feels like fear. It feels like fear. Fear has stopped you in your tracks. The Knight of Pentacles, like I said earlier, is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but this one is completely stopped. There is a cliff here. There is a cliff, or it appears to be a cliff. It could be that there's a landmass right over here, but jumping off the cliff, there's some sort of fear in taking a leap. It feels like that's that may be something that there's a chance that you need to take. There's a chance that you need to take, but there is fear that there will be patterns that are being repeated, or that there is some sort of addiction. There's a fear that there is codependency. There's codependent energy here, and there's fear energy here. And it feels like this horse is looking this devil just like it is head on, but he's not moving forward. He's not moving forward into codependency. He's stopped in his tracks. Right? And then the King of Wands is on the other side over here. Feels like on the other side of this, when this horse decides to step off the cliff and face this fear head on and move through codependency, move through it, barrel through the codependency, he ends up on the other side at the energy of the King of Wands, taking a chance and remove whatever codependency. There's codependent energy sitting in between you and this King of Wands energy. There's codependent energy sitting in between there. Remove that, and there's going to be no reason why this horse is not going to want to leap across to this landmass over here. It's right there. You can see how connected it is. But there is this they're both like looking in on this devil energy, and I just keep hearing codependent. So move through it. Remove that codependent energy. It feels like this is another person. Feels like this is another person right here. And it's very fire energy. It could be fire sign. Could be someone who just has a lot of fire in their chart, someone who has a lot of passion, someone who has a lot of real drive and inspiration, someone very inspiring. And it looks to me also like this horse is standing here making a choice. It's like, do I choose this one or do I choose this one? I feel like you have there's some sort of choice coming in. And it could be not necessarily in relationship. It could be in any kind of partnership, any kind of friendship, any kind of like work relationship or whatever it is. Take it however it resonates for you. But it feels like it's a choice point almost. Okay. I hope that resonates for you. That it definitely feels like there's a little bit more to the message that they were wanting you to know. That you're at a choice point. Choose codependency or choose king energy. More solid, more inspiring, really inspiring, awakened energy. That's what I hear. Okay, hope that helps. The lesson was triggered by a Capricorn. So, that could be this earth energy here. The earth energy has caused you to stop and really examine. So the trigger is important. It was triggered by earth energy. But it's really stepping forward. Do you step forward? Both of these can be fire energy. Both of these can be fire. But this is unhealthy fire. This is trigger. This is old karmic patterns. And this is inspiration and passion. That's what the difference in the fire here is. You can get burned by this one, and this one fires you up. So the being triggered by a Capricorn is it had a purpose. It really had a purpose. You're at this like choice point now. It's definitely a really amazing lesson for you. But realize, bring that energy back into yourself. Realize that you and I wonder if you have Capricorn in your chart. I wonder if you have Capricorn in your chart. All right. Was anybody next? Yeah. We're looking for king energy. And you know, this lion again right here, sacred masculine energy that Jesus always shows up as the lion. And really, so I don't know, I see that this person has spirituality. The fire in this card, is representing spirituality. Solar plexus clearing a little bit. And a real knowing about himself. This spirituality really grounds him into who he is. And it doesn't have to be a he, it could be a she, obviously, too, but grounds him in his knowing of who he is. There's a real confidence in that king energy that is just really amazing knowing. It doesn't matter if they are earth signs, if they are Capricorns, if they are earth signs, it's the energy underneath of that is what they're representing. It could be their rising sign. It could be the fire in their chart is stepping forward, and that's what you need to tap into. You need to tap into the fire in each one of these charts. One of them has unhealthy fire in their chart. The other one has really inspiring, like, way forward, grounded fire in their chart. They have very earthy fire in their chart. There's definitely, and it's just appearing as fire. That's what it feels like. Yes, so she said brought up issues of self-worth, and that's that solar plexus clearing that I was talking about. That's where the codependency comes from, is self-worth issues. And so look at that, bring that right back into yourself. Where did those come from? Because we don't need to rely on someone else to give us our worth, to show us our worth. If we rely on that, you know, that's leaning into this energy, obviously. It feels like this person reflects so much, like I was talking about confidence. This person reflects so much more confidence and knowing and really healthy self-worth. Leaning into this kind of person is the choice that you make to value yourself. That's choosing yourself for sure. Nine of Swords came up with that one too. Nine of Swords. So shift out of the never-ending loop. I see this card again. Never-ending story. Okay. All right. Who was next? Brooke said she's clearing the solar plexus for the collective. Thank you for that, Brooke. Thank you for the work that you're doing. Jennifer, guidance, clarity about the new job you start Thursday. Okay. Jennifer, is that Jennifer Cervantes? All right, geez. Ooh, I like this. This is fun. This is very childlike. This feels fun. The Six of Cups sometimes is about, this is like inner child energy. It feels like this job has something to do with bringing back your childlike energy and fun and spirit. Like this job has spirit in it or something. Listening to the song that's on right now too. This is something, it feels like this is something that you really made happen for yourself. Got the Magician card. This is something that you made happen for yourself. This is all part of your manifestation. If this is your dream job, or if this is just the stepping stone towards your dream job, you are on your path to manifesting yourself into a very purposeful place. That's what they're telling me. Into a very purposeful place. So it could be that this job is the stepping stone towards that, but bringing your childlike wonder and fun and energy to it is just going to manifest more of it, and manifest like even if you get a different job the next week after that, because of that momentum, you really are in a very creative space. And it feels like the Reiki energy is helping you to manifest that. You've been clearing through a lot of resistance in your field to get you to that point. It's clearing through inner child issues in order to release your inner child. Release her. Let her sing. Let her dance. Let her spin around in her dress in the backyard and feel into the energy of like that childlike freedom and expression, the way that they express themselves and the way that they love and the way that they dance. And it definitely feels like you have real, it has so much potential. It's exactly where you're meant to be right now. I'll be working with disabled adults. Okay, so that's perfect. Bringing that kind of childlike energy to those people, it's what they need more than anything else. Bring out their inner children with your inner child. Bring the light of that and bring that lightness to these adults that you're going to be working with. Yeah, that's perfect. It's going to help you to connect that. It's going to help you to connect with, I hear someone in your past, someone that was older that you were connected with when you were a child. It's bringing back the spirit of that connection that you guys had, that partnership in the past, that it's like a soulmate, like a grandmother kind of soulmate that you got along. It doesn't have to be a grandmother, obviously. It could be a babysitter. It could be anybody. But it like brings back the energy of this it like revives them. It feels like someone who has passed. But you're bringing the spirit of that connection, and that this person like always took you to fun places and you guys always had fun together, and it was all about just like loving you for you, and like bring that energy to the job. I feel like that's what it brings out for you. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates for you. Yeah, okay. Was anybody next, or was that everybody? I feel like there was one more on there. Connie, no questions, just cards pulled, please. Okay. Oh, I love that connection. Marianne said that she's worked with the mental and the physical disabled for 30 years. Awesome job, Smitty. Blessings to you. I'm gonna. I was confused. Ha 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 ha. Stop trying to figure it out. The universe brings you what they need to bring you. Even if this just leads you to the next job. I just keep hearing that. Even if this leads you to the next job, there's something very important that you're going to be extracting and implanting into this new job to move you to the next one, or whatever it is. It's a really important step on your process. And in order to bring back that childlike energy. Okay, Connie, no questions. Okay, Elizabeth, you said that I have one more after this, and then Ashley's came in too. Is there two more then? Okay, thank you. All right, Connie. Woo! Yeah, girl. Oh, there is very goddess energy around you. I just heard temptress, but like priestess energy, really goddess energy around you. Okay, this is for everyone. Lemurian goddess energy is being anchored onto this planet right now. And this age of Aquarius that's coming up, there's a big cycle that's ending right now. There's a big karmic cycle that's ending right now, and it's drawing out. Look at the way that the wind is blowing this way. It's like it's so funny because the wind is blowing this way and blowing her hair this way, and this one, it's like this vortex in between them. There is the energy of this portal coming up is going to be really important. There's karmic energy that's coming to a close for you that is bringing out the depth of your empathic sensitivities. This is for Connie. This is for a lot of you. You're very, very sensitive right now. Your empathic sensitivities and your gifts, your intuitive gifts are being like brought to the surface big time right now. The things that are happening in the world right now are creating that for you. You're very, very sensitive to the heavy energies. Just know that everything that you're feeling and sensing right now, not all of it is yours. Not all of it is yours. Work on detaching yourself from that because your sensitivities are really, really coming to the surface. Just know that not all of it is yours, but there's the energy of this portal coming up is really important for you to draw on your gifts. If you have been drawn to Lemuria and Lemurian goddesses, and just the energy of Lemuria, or if that resonates with you at all, I would look it up. I would tap into that. I would connect with Lemurian goddesses are waiting to activate you. That's what I'm hearing. And that's for a lot of you in here. And I happen to have this Lemurian Star Child Oracle deck right here too. So just apparently as a confirmation. It may be that you guys resonate a lot with water and with dolphins especially, but you guys you're being activated. If that resonates with you and you want to dig more into it, especially you, Connie, make sure that you guys book a session with me and let's really, really draw out the depth of that message because that Lemurian energy is super important for this golden age coming in, for the flow of this coming in. Okay, I hope that resonates. All right, let's see who is next. I'm stuck on this right here. Okay. Pull one card from the Lemurian Star Child deck. Is that what you're saying? I love this deck too. I got it in Avebury in England. It's like so magical. All right, and then Cindy Moore is up. This is going to be for everybody, not just Connie. It's too many. Could I just have one, please? It's too many. Could I just have one, please? There's a lot of Lemurian goddesses here. There's a lot of them. That's why they're all wanting to speak. Ha! I had this card the other day. It's so funny. In this deck, look at how many cards there are. This is the card that came out for me the other day. This Lemurian shaman. Look how beautiful that is. Again, there's a dolphin down here at the bottom. It's very earthy. You can see that her third eye is just lit up with this torch. And it's like the culmination of all of the colors of the chakra of the rainbow. They're all culminating right here into the third eye. says shadow dissolving in the gaze of truth, going beyond fear, initiation. I was just talking about there's a Lemurian goddess is waiting to activate and initiate you guys. I actually, during one of my meditations, I was speaking light language, and the Lemurian goddesses came in and just surrounded me. It was the first time I'd ever really had any kind of experience with them, and did some sort of initiation ritual with me. So that feels important for you guys. It's so beautiful. It's so activating. Let's see what it says. Let's see if I can find it. It's number 7 card. I welcome the opportunity to look into the well of my unconscious. I let all be resolved now in divine harmony and oneness. Are you processing intense emotions? You have drawn this card because of what you're facing. Visit me deep inside the Lemurian forest to find peace within fear and compassion within hate. Receive the healing message of the divine through me, the Lemurian shaman. As you embark on your journey, head for those parts of the forest that look the darkest. There isn't a realistic danger because the dark is a projection of your fears. You're invited to willfully go in this direction, even if you shudder at times. Allow your body to release while you are firm in your decision to head for my sanctuary. Once you step through the veil of fear, you take that power back into yourself, and you activate yourself. You really, really empower yourself. If your journey is difficult, turn to your animal guides, the elephant, the dolphin, and the bird. They reassure you on your journey, even if wild animals scare you. They tell you that you find, there's some of you that have had dreams about wild animals, like aggressive wild animals. That's a reference for some of you. They tell you that you find your way by embracing your emotions, even if they are intense. That's what it is like these emotions that are waiting in your subconscious to jump out and scare you, or jump out and attack you, because they've been suppressed for so long. Some of you have like deep-seated emotions that this Lemurian energy is meant to bring out in order to really, really embrace your power. When you least expect it, when you think you lost your way, then you find my refuge deep within the forest. I invite you to lie down on natural bedding to receive much healing. Allow me to play my drum of freedom to start this initiation. Wow, this is really amazing. Walking in trust through the Lemurian forest, I walk my animal and plant guides who take me to a deep healing well of peace. Dear one, your fear is only a shadow, an illusion of the mind. It cannot withstand your gaze of truth, which shines light on it. Allow a deep integration by going into the well in dream time, by meditating deeply. Connect to nature, to the mother of plants and the tree of life to receive this blessing. So that's what I was saying too. It's an illusion of the mind. It cannot withstand your gaze of truth. And what I saw was you looking in the mirror again too, going into that forest, into the darkness, and really shining the light on it, doing that mirror work, that mirror meditation into your soul, the depth of your soul through your eyes, is going to help to release this fear and this emotional energy that's sitting in your subconscious. Okay? Hope that resonates for you guys. It was really lovely. I just love this deck so much. There's such deep energy there, and there's all kinds of meditations in it too. Okay. Ooh. All right, I forget who was next. I'm sorry. Thank you for that distraction, Elizabeth. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for, look at you on top of things. Oh, I love you. Cindy Moore. You want me to look on the bottom of that deck too? Well, I hear knocking on heaven's door right now. Ellen of the ways, attuned to nature's signs to find your way, follow your heart. Looks very snowy. It looks very Christmassy. That was the one that's on the bottom. So this is something that's holding the energy up for some of you right now. Oh, good, Connie. Thank you. I'm glad. All right. Cindy, we've got the Tower. And I hear knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Something has died. An illusion has died. An illusion. There's an illusion of happily ever after. That's what I hear. There's an illusion that's coming down. My solar plexus is clearing. There's some kind of release that needs to happen in order to really get to the other, I hear the other side of the rainbow, get to the other side of the rainbow. There is happily ever after, but it exists. It's a totally different place than what the picture was painted for you and what you understand it to be. Something is happening. Something is happening or has happened. This Tower card is, my deck is just like exploding. This Tower card is a really good thing. It's a really good thing, but it's gotta happen. I feel like you could be that you're in the middle of this, this shift, a really big shift, a really big change, a really big event in your life that's shaken you up. It's shaken up your idea of what the future was supposed to look like. And I feel like they're wanting you to release that. They're wanting you to go with it. Understand that the belief system, the way that you believed things would be, is being restructured. It's being dismantled because the future and the way things will be are even bigger and more beautiful and bold and in color than you realize they ever could have been. You're holding yourself back by holding on to those old ideas, those old belief systems, what you thought a relationship was supposed to be, or you know, your opinion of someone, or whatever that Tower is for you. It feels like it's in relationship. Allow the Tower to fall. That's what I hear. Allow the Tower to fall. Allow the Tower to fall. Okay? That was that. That was the end of that. Okay. Who was next on that one? Was it Ashley? Was Ashley the last one? Open to whatever message comes for her. Awesome. All right. Ashley, for some reason, they want me to switch decks for you. I've got the Chariot. It came out for you in this one. Moving forward, slowly, slowly moving forward. This Chariot, I pointed it out earlier too, that this Chariot is a very slow moving one. These horses are moving slowly, but it's slow and steady. It's very, very commanding. This guy's presence is really commanding, so that's a good thing. They're wanting me to use this deck for you, which is in color. And I was just talking about the energy of the future. It's like the Wizard of Oz I see when she walks through the door and she walks into Technicolor. That's the possibility of the future. And now they're wanting me to use this color deck for you, Ashley. So it feels like you're stepping into the part of the future that is manifest. It is manifesting, and it's part of what the universe has manifest for you and alchemically mixed for you. So you've put your desires out there, and you're starting to move forward into Technicolor, into the land of Oz, I hear, on the other side of the rainbow. It's like your energy has started to get to the other side of the rainbow. That's where the gold is. That's where the yellow brick road is. That's where ease is. That's where abundance is. That's where flow is. That's where joy is. High Priestess. Some kind of knowing. There's really Really beautiful feminine energy in this. Right, can I have another one for Ashley, please? An hour 40. How did these go so fast? It feels so fast. All right, more blue. Oh, wow. Ooh, Ashley. Love these cards. There's some kind of knowing that this slow and steady, that you're slowly moving forward towards King of Cups. King of Cups, really grounded, very loving, divine masculine energy. Four of Wands. It's like this slow and steady, this shadow work that you've been doing, this exploration into yourself, this slowing down. They're telling me slowing down too. Not charging forward, not forcing your way forward, just allowing yourself to be led and guided is really leading you to this knowing, this very divine feminine energy. There's really feminine energy being anchored in your field, and it's bringing in, without you even realizing it, you can see that her back is turned as she just focuses on this apple and focuses on, as you focus on clearing through the fear in your root chakra, that's what I'm hearing. Clear through and focus that energy on yourself and clearing through your field. There is a masculine energy, really, really deeply loving, empathic. It feels like awakened man coming into your realm, and it is the one. Wow, I don't tell people that shit. I don't tell people that. But it's like the energy of the one. This is 1111. This is the Four of Wands. This is divinely guided, definitely divinely guided. Look at these three doves that you have here, mind, body, and spirit. Really focus your energy here on you, on your root chakra, releasing your fear, releasing your fear. And there are really beautiful things coming. This is the energy in this is just so soft, really emotional, really emotionally available. It feels like something new and a real offer. This is very mature, very mature. I just heard older, so maybe just a little bit older also. Divinely guided. This is the number 1111. This is the 1111 card. So take that however it resonates for you. Yes, this is like really, really, you are freeing yourself. There's one tiny little bit left in your root chakra that she's examining, she's looking at, she's connecting with and understanding. What am I looking at here? There's something in my roots. There's something that holds me back, but she's so calm. She's so in her knowing. She's just like, okay, I see it. I know it's there. I'm going to sit with it for a little bit. I'm going to sit with it. I'm going to let it nourish me. I'm going to recognize the lessons in it. I'm going to understand what role that fear played in my life, or what role that blockage played in my life, and how it not held me back. I haven't been held back. Nothing is holding you back anymore. That there's an illusion that something is holding you back. Nothing is holding you back anymore. It's just slowed you down to a pace of flow and ease. You were too fast before. It was too much effort. It was too much force. It was trying too much. It was putting yourself out there too much. And whatever fear energy you had in your root chakra, it had a really important purpose in your life. And that is leading to really, really beautiful divine masculine energy in your realm. Okay? Ooh, I love that was the last one. Yes, Ashley. I just want to rub that all over me. Yes. Okay. I love you guys. I think that was it, right? Paisley, I'm going to pull a card for you, Tamit, just because I love you. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Really, I hear, look at how far you've come. Really look at your journey. Look at your path. Look at how much you have grown. Sit back and take a rest and really appreciate the seeds that you have planted and all the hard work that you have done. They're wanting you to take a rest just a little bit in order to observe. Really observe yourself and look at your growth. There's something that they want you to see within your growth that is really important. It's going to help you with this next step. You're so close to something. And they're really wanting you to look back at from whatever comes to your mind first, whatever this time period in your life. It may have come to your awareness recently. Look at that and really look at how far you have come since then. Look at your growth. There's something that they want you to extract from that. Okay? Something about self-worth. It's something about, and I just got a wave of just like something from my solar plexus, just like a little bit, a wave of nausea almost. A wave of nausea. Whatever, I know that resonates for you. I know that resonates for you, and it's coming from somewhere. It's like that, the energy of nausea. It's self-worth issues. It's something about self-worth. Really looking at yourself and looking at how deeply you have grown into it. Just like, I just want to puff my chest up like a just fucking woman now, you know? There's something that they really want you to see about yourself. Okay. All right, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. I have updated my availability. I need to go back in and make sure that I feel like I updated it all the way down to the end of December, but I need to double check that. But if you guys are looking for a private session, if you want to dig more into the energy that was here or get some guidance for yourself, my schedule is wide open for you guys, and I would love to help. I would love to support you. And yeah, all that information is in the box below. If you guys are not members in the Hawk's Nest, I see it's pretty much everybody in the Hawk's Nest is here right now. But if you're not, please go over, and the link for the Hawk's Nest is down in the box below this video also. So if you have made it this far in the video, I want you to put 3 hearts. 3 heart emojis in the comments, and I'll pick a couple of cards for a couple of people in the comments just to say thank you for making it this far, especially for those of you that are here live in this chat. But if you're watching this back later and you made it this far, God love you. You're an hour and 45 minutes in. I know that I personally never do that. Yeah, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and yeah, there will be more coming. I can't say that this is my you know, I've been in hermit mode for a while. And I don't know that this is me coming out of hermit mode, but I needed to connect with everybody. I needed to connect, and you guys needed to connect. And there are these slow node connections that are happening again. I don't want to rush it, and I don't want you guys to rush it, but sometimes we need to be challenged to reach out and connect again. So I hope to see you guys again soon. I hope that I have more videos coming out. I hope, there's a lot of restructuring that's happening right now. So, I love you. I'm always with you guys, and I'm keeping track of all of you, and I love you so much. So, all right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.